Kia ora, everyone. I'd like to now talk to you about the Year 13 social science subjects that we have on offer here at Burnside High School. So we have accounting, economics, business studies, classics, geography, history, tourism, and legal studies. So as is in the same as other years, we've got a combination of courses that some are fully internally assessed courses like tourism and legal studies, and the other subjects do have internal assessments but also have external exams at the end of the year. And Year 13 obviously being the final year of school, we also have some subjects that qualify for university entrance. And those subjects in social sciences are accounting, economics, business studies, classics, geography, and history. So let's go through and have a look at each one of these subjects. So Year 13 accounting, as is previously the case in Year 12, Year 13 has a prerequisite. And to do Year 13 accounting, you must have completed Year 12 accounting and got 10 credits in Level 2, including Standard 2.3. 13 accounting covers the following content: processing financial information, preparing financial statements, analysis and interpretation of financial reports, and cost accounting and management decision making. Year 13 economics does not have prerequisite, so it is anyone can take 13 economics, and these are the topics: microeconomics, resource allocation, and macroeconomics. Year 13 business studies is an open subject, so if you haven't done business studies before, that's fine. You can take 13 business studies. And what students do is they do market research, analysing New Zealand businesses and how they operate in global markets and how they make decisions. And a big part of Year 13 business studies is Young Enterprise Scheme. And all students will have the opportunity to enter the Young Enterprise competition, which puts up students up against other students from other schools with the businesses and the products that they have created. Year 13 geography. Big part of Year 13 geography is the exciting field trip that students go to Queenstown for 5 days, and that usually happens in end of July, start of August. But in geography, we look at events and how events are organised. We do some geographic research. We look at the idea of human trafficking, plastic in the environments, and again, we have that ICT, geospatial applications and GIS applications to the course. Year 13 history. Big part of this is at the start of the year when students go on a field trip to Takapaniki near Akaroa on a 3-day field trip, which is a big, exciting, interesting part. And students look at this and they do an assessment on that. Also looking at the idea of strategic bombing in World War II and the Rwanda genocide of 1994. Really, really interesting topics in Year 13 history. Year 13 classics, they're looking at the Aeneid, Roman art and architecture, Alexander the Great, and beauty across the ages, looking at classical art and the influence and how it's influenced modern art. Year 13 legal studies, fully internally assessed course, again, no prerequisites. If you're really interested in law, criminal justice, getting into the police, any sort of to do with employment rights, legal systems, then this is the subject for you. Heaps of really interesting guest speakers, a really interesting course. The last course I'm going to talk to you about today is 13 tourism, and this is a fully internally assessed course. You can get some extra credits in this course by doing some stuff through Gateway, and STAR, and we do go on a field trip as well. So Year 12 tourism, really, really interesting course because things are changing in the tourism industry very quickly at the moment. So in terms of contact details, if you would like any extra information about any of these subjects, then the people here, we've got Geography and Tourism, Miss Lee, History, Mr. Costa, BEA, Economics and Accounting, Mr. Terry, Business Studies, Miss Barker, Travel and Tourism, myself, Classics, Miss Fernandez, and Legal Studies, Miss Keeley. Of course, if you're wanting any more detailed information about any of these subjects, the best place to go is to go to SchoolPoint website, which has a huge amount of information in far more detail than what I've just gone through. You've got information on the exact standards that students will take, the ratio of internal versus external, career pathways, job prospects, all of those sorts of things. So going to SchoolPoint really needs to be the main place that you go to when you're exploring all of the different courses that Burnside has to offer, not just in social sciences, but all of the subjects in the school. Thank you very much for your time.